Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and this is Heart and Hand Creations and Events. Welcome back, everyone. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and this is Heart and Hand Creations and Events. Welcome back. I am glad to be here and I hope that you are in a safe space and in a safe place wherever you are. And guys, tonight, and I'm saying tonight because it's evening time for me right now, tonight I'm going to do a DIY on how I make shopping bags. This one right here. Some of my bags have a lining inside. Some of them don't. This one happens to have a lining inside and pocket on the outside. So guys, if you want to see how I make cute, adorable shopping totes or shopping bags, whatever you want to call them. This one just has a regular hand handle on it. But anyway, guys, if you want to see how I come up with these bags, don't go anywhere and I will be back in 2 seconds. The measurements are posted here on the screen and I am using cloth fabric and vinyl material for this project. Once all of my pieces were measured and cut, I began to pin my pieces together to create the front and back panels of my tote bag. I take them over to the sewing machine and I do a single stitch at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And the reason why you need a 1/2 inch seam allowance is because the cloth fabric or the top fabric, you fold that allowance down into a 1/4 of an inch and then you flap the second panel seam across the top of that and you sew over top of it, not directly over top of the seam, but closer to the edge. And as you see here, after I have it anchored down and sewn, then I can just keep doing it piece by piece, folding in that seam allowance into a 1/4 of an inch to continue sewing the pieces together. And this is my double seam. Now that both panels are complete, it's time to sew them together. And I sew them together from the bottom of the bag. Make sure it's lined up very well. And this is also another way that I check to make sure all of my lines are and seams are lined up together. And then I begin to sew the bottom of the bag. After that, I cut out a 2-inch square on the side, 2 by 2, on both ends of the bottom of the bag. Once I do that, I pin my sides together and I sew them also. Next, at the bottom corners of the bag, I open the cut corners to put the flat or straight sides together and I sew them with a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. But I make sure I pin them in place first so that the fabric doesn't shift. And as you see, I do this to both ends of my bag. And this helps create a box shaped corner of the bottom of the bag, as you see here. I think this bag is turning out pretty well, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. There we go. And here I'm just checking out my bag to see how all my lines are, and everything looks good. So at this point, I have created a double 1-inch seam around the top where I will be sewing a double stitch. After I have steamed down my seam, I will go ahead and at a 1/4 of an inch and 1/3 inch in, I will sew double lines. And after this, guys, I want to apologize for not having the rest of the footage where I showed how I installed my shoulder straps and the lining, and this is the result of what I had done so far. And all I can say is stay tuned for part 2. So guys, if you like the content that I have done thus far, give me a thumbs up for a like. And if you are new to my channel, tap that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer and haven't subscribed yet, please do, guys. Come on in. Tap that subscribe button, then hit that notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will know. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And I will see you guys in the next DIY video. Bye-bye.